The best part of waking up is Kona Hawaiian coffee in your cup. It's really good. Thanks, Sydney. Hey, welcome to another episode of Scale Model Addict, whatever. Honestly, this build I know is taking longer than I had planned. So instead of building and taping 8-10 hours a week, I'm building like 8-10 hours a week and taping maybe 45 minutes or an hour to get this 10-minute segment. So I'm going to run you through what I've done this week. Yeah, so that's just kind of a, not a new format, but just a little bit different, just so I can build more, right? Because when you tape 8 hours, you don't get 8 hours of building done, and I'm just trying to move this along. Okay, one more thing before I go. So what I've done, I redid those ends on all of them. The ones I did earlier with that photo etch, just whatever, it just wasn't right. So I did those, and they're all glued up and ready to go. Okay, so that's done. The brass cannons are ready to go in there, but they're not totally. It's going to be hard to get these right dead on. That one's good. A couple of them are a little off, but I'm going to have to remount the hole a bit more and then adjust it and zap it with the CA. But that's basically what we got so far. I did also cast some, no I didn't cast it, I scratched it. Some thruster can, this is one, there's still another one to do. And I want to cast these, well I'm going to cast the other one because I need 3 of them. This one I only need 1. So I asked some advice on Starship Modeler, thanks for the reply. And from what I understand, it's to attach it to styrene to a base. Then build your box up around it and cast it right like this. Is that right? Before I go ahead and do it? Because that's what I'm thinking the advice was. And then I can just trim that little bit, trim that bit off. So that's what those look like. That goes on here. It's not a circle. It's like a football. And from the sides, like it's bigger and cool and all that, but I'm not like, I think I missed it. What do I do with that? Like, if I pull it in, pinch it in, it becomes kind of what I need it to be. I know it's only a little bit, but it'll look wonky if it's football shaped. Man, oh man. I could make something like this to scale, and then after casting these, pull them in and glue it, right? So this will be a little bit narrower. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Maybe it's just me being way too crazy perfectionist about it. You know what comes with the kit? It's got this crazy little thing. That's not going to make it. So all I'm going to try to do is beef these up. I'm not going to try to be crazy accurate about them. What I've done so far, I put it in there, took a piece of evergreen, cut it in half like tubing, and just kind of, I didn't have the right diameter, but I just made it fit. Then another little strip, so you get that. And then kind of build that up like that. So it starts to look bulkier. And then on the reference I have, there's some pipes and stuff along, where is it? Along the inside edge where it connects to the ship. So I just got some evergreen tubing and pipe and stuff that I'm going to glue into there. So let's do that. I'm just kind of trying to put some greeblies in there to make it a little, it's a little more accurate. It's not accurate. Honestly, at this point, accuracy is becoming less and less of a concern, and finishing this thing is becoming more of a concern, because man, it's been what, 3 months? This week on Linkage, we got a definite must-see. Modelermagic.com. Probably some of the best reference I've ever come across. And I've seen this site lots. Is it Kurt? Kurt owns this website. Kurt Kun? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sorry. Kurt. Modelermagic.com. Just incredible studio scale reference. I had seen the sites, I had seen the builds for a while, and then I got an email saying check out this reference on the Red 3, and like the reference tab was there, and for some reason I was blind to it. Well, let me tell you, like if you want pictures of the Red 3, that's the place to get them. No offense to any other sci-fi modeling sites, but this place has like the definitive guide to the Red 3. Does anybody know how to say save target as? You know? Like, I printed off all 250 some odd pictures, right? Of the Red 3. Yeah. Okay, so as you see there, I'm just kind of clamping different pieces around these toilet paper tubes to start making the second one. I'm going to match this guy. The basic only difference, well, these little panels, raised panels, are in a different configuration. These toilet paper tubes aren't styrene, so I don't know what kind of plastic it is, but the Tamiya cement doesn't work, so it's all CA. And the trickiest part is getting it to end right, because the clamping, see that one's, if I can get it just to follow the top and then later on I pinch it and glue it up again. So that takes some time. Takes time to dry. I made this little template of that shape so I can cut those out and just lay it on there. Again, you're trying to follow that curve, so you got to kind of mess with it to get it to work. But that's what I got so far. And I have to let that dry. And I got to get back to work. An awful lot of the talking head this week. Bah! So that's it. That's been an hour and 15 minutes. And that's all the time that I can put towards this video. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed, man. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm not able to keep kind of the same production value going, but right now it's just too busy. January was a different story. Everything's slower at work, and February was kind of slower too, but now I really got to be there. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. If you got any advice, I'd really appreciate it. And what can I say? The talking head video. That'll be a good name for it. Okay. Now, is this going overboard or what? I'd like to light this too. You know, like, this is all firsts for me. So any of you who've never done it, maybe I can get past the intimidation barrier. I'm intimidated to light, but I've got everything I need to do it, you know. I got some 9-volt battery things. I've got switches, some switches. I got LEDs, I got resistors, I got wire, I got shrink wrap, I got what else? I only have white LEDs though. I just put a thread on SSM about what color red gels. Like, use any color red gel, you idiot. Is anybody going to actually like call it, hey, that's not the right shade of red, dude? Or get some red LEDs, but I don't have any. But I've got some gels from back in the DJ days when I was DJing. I don't know if I should light it. I don't want this to go till June. Okay, one more thing before I go. What did I forget to mention? I forgot to mention that... No, I did mention that. Anyways, God bless you. See you next week. Thanks a lot for watching.